Hi, folks, and welcome to another episode of 3D printing here at 3D Technologies. I'm Mike, and we're going to talk about making lamps today. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you've seen that I made those really cool skull lamps from resin printers from resin. And today we're going to be talking about making lamps from FDM printer. FDM printing is more associated with like making tools. Like for example, this vise here. This vise is quite functional. I use it all the time for gluing stuff together and holding it together so that they stick. Um, and it works. This was made out of tough PLA I got from Matter Hackers a while back. It's pretty good looking for it's got glitter in it. Uh, but anyways, it's functional and it works, and this is what a lot of people use FDM printing for. And that's you know, well, that's fine. That's works great for that. But there are times when, for example, the right solution for a situation, you have to figure out which one is the right solution for a particular situation. Like for example, here is a print. This is a lamp. You can say that this is like kind of like a SpongeBob SquarePants lamp. When my son was growing up, I watched so much SpongeBob. That's what this reminded me of. But it actually looks really cool when the light is on. Unfortunately, because of the glare that you see in cameras when I turn this on, it's just like a big glare. Yeah, see, boom. But it's actually quite pretty. It has like spikes in it a little bit, and it's really looks great. Uh, it's functional. It's very pretty. Um, and this is made by Magic Pro on CG Trader. I'll put his link down there for you. And I really like this lamp. So I made a couple of them and I got them in the bedroom. In my bedroom, my wife and I both like this lamp very much. And it's got like a stand here. I have the stand made at the Village shop in Rochester, Michigan. And those guys know what they're doing. These stands that they made are quite durable and they've lasted. I've had these for almost 2 years, I guess. Uh, anyway, so this is not my design. I got this from CG Trader from Magic Pro, the guy who designed this, and it's really cool. It's a pretty and functional print, and so I liked it a lot. So I was thinking to myself, I'd like to be able to make something like that and have that be my design and sell it and make it in other ways. And when I get something new and I want to test it out, I'll print a small version of it so it doesn't take much time. So I see if it needs supports or not. And this is printed with no supports and it's printed great. So I said, okay, I'm gonna change things up a little bit. I want to make a lamp that'll fit, a lampshade that'll fit on a lamp, like your traditional or regular lamp that you can go buy at the store. So I got this one. This lamp here is the same one that you guys have been seeing. Well, back there, I brought it up here, and I've got a different color shade on it this time. Uh, this is really easy to put on. Um, you know, you just put it on, and you're done. There you go. It's not looking level because it's not level on my knee, but it's just level when you put it out on something flat. And when you turn it on, this purple one really gives a unreal hue. Check it out. I mean, again, you got the glare, but you know it looks like that on camera, but in real life, it looks super cool. Let me see if I can get you to see what it really looks like. There you go. There you go. Okay, you seen that? That's what it looks like. And again, it's hard to capture on camera unless you find the right angle. But that's gorgeous. And this is PETG. That other stuff was CPE. CPE is like a more heat resistant form of PETG, if you will. And this also is heat resistant. This is a LED light bulb, and it handles it great. You know, it doesn't melt or anything, doesn't deform. Um, LED light bulb, and it gives plenty of light. It's very functional and it's gorgeous. I mean, you saw how it was. It's a very, very pretty lamp. Um, Now, I've got the chartreuse colored one hooked up here for this room because the walls in this room are green-ish. And this is a chartreuse color lamp. And when you put this lamp on, it really goes with the color of the walls in the room. It looks super pretty. It brings out the kind of the colors of these walls and makes them look even better than they are. Um, and this is the lamp that you guys always see in the background when I'm using it. Turn it on. Yeah. Again, you know, on camera you see glare, but see if we can. Yeah, see that? Yeah. It looks really cool, guys. I mean, I don't know why it's always hard to see how, you know, yeah. Again, it's hard to capture on camera, but it looks like kind of kind of like a neon color, uh, like uh, like glowing nuclear waste or something. It's pretty cool, pretty wild the way it looks. And the lamp I bought on Amazon, and you know, I bought the lamps on Amazon. You get like a couple of them, uh, uh, and 3D printed these on my XMax 3D printer, uh, and they printed great. You know, didn't have any issues with them, and they work great. I use these on a daily basis, and I also sell them. They're in my Etsy shop. Now, those are your traditional type of lamps that you can find, and you know, uh, and kind of made in untraditional ways. But whatever, they're cool. They work. Now, there's also, you know, like I said, I like to look at things that are not designed for lamps and turn them into lamps. And one of the things I've always really liked was mermaids. I always thought they were cool. You know, mermaids can be sexy, they can be cool, uh, and I actually use the little mermaid in my econ lectures, but that's a different story. It's a pretty cool story, but it's too long of a story for YouTube. Uh, but anyways, the what I've ended up doing is finding a mermaid design, kind of redesigning it, and making it into a lamp. And this is what I've come up with. This is a mermaid, and she is gorgeous. She's sitting on a rock with a big old tail, uh, and again, it's she's very very pretty. Um, you can you can this is not lights on, lights on. This is lights on, and I got angel lights in here, and she looks really nice. She turned out really well. And again, I did have to use supports more than I thought. There were a bunch of supports back here, but I was able to remove them without scarring. There were supports in the front, but you won't see them. Uh, and there were supports on the inside that I removed a lot of, and that doesn't really matter. You don't see those anyway. Uh, but this lamp here again is really cool. I mean, if I turn the lights off, maybe you can see it better. But yeah, it sits there, and everybody that sees this lamp, they're like, "Wow, that is so cool, dude." Um, and they really appreciate pretty things, and this is a very pretty lamp. Uh, she sits level when you put her down, you know, and yeah, and I've had wasn't that easy to print, uh, but once you get it to stick, because the bottom is hollow, and the bottom isn't like I don't know. I have to use a raft to get her to stick right. As PETG can be kind of iffy when it comes to sticking, but it stuck, worked great, looked great, and this one's also on Etsy. You can buy it now on FDM. Well, these tall prints will take a long time to print on any printer, resin or FDM, and so they do take a while to print, and the price on these things reflects that. But they're very unique. They're really cool. Uh, they look great. And turn the light back on. And they really light up your life, my life, if you will. I really enjoy making these. And for these particular lamps, PETG or CPE is a good material. It's tough, durable, and heat resistant. So, it works great. Um, I've used these for a couple of years, and they work great. You can get the chartreuse or the purple lampshade for the other lamp. Those are on Etsy. The Mermaid is on Etsy also. Uh, and there's something cool about lighting, and lighting kind of gives you hope. Like, for example, you guys may have heard the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Uh, when you're down about something, things aren't going well in your life, you kind of look forward for that distant light that'll, give you something to shoot for. Hopefully, you'll be able to be resilient enough to withstand whatever issue you got going on, and that light gives you hope. I had a really rough couple of weeks here. My son got sick, my mom got sick, my wife got sick. Uh, I was planning to have a fun weekend this weekend, and my wife got sick. And there wasn't COVID, but COVID looms large. Like, every time somebody gets sick, you go out and get a COVID test because you don't know. So you take them out, get the test, and then come home, figure out what it really is, and then you gotta treat it. So it's been a rough couple of weeks, and everybody has a rough time in their lives. And kind of keeping with the theme today, when you're having a rough time, look for that light at the end of the tunnel. Aim for that. Sure enough, you look for it and you'll find it. There's a light there, and just get through the rough times and get to that light. On that note, you guys know I love music. You know, heavy metal or any other kind of music. Um, and I'm gonna leave you with a link to a video to Lord of the Lost. Uh, this particular song is a pretty uplifting song about being hopeful. The song is about being hopeful. It's about looking for that light at the end of the tunnel. Uh, for don't give in to despair, and keep looking for that light at the end of the tunnel, striving for that. Lord of the Lost is a very talented European band. and you go on YouTube, you'll find a lot of great songs by them. And this particular one, I kind of turn to that song when I'm kind of looking for hope and we were having a rough time. You need something a little uplifting. So I'll share that with you. It'll be in a link. All the Etsy links to the things that you can buy are here. I'll see if I can find Magic Pro and put his lamp on there too. I'm not selling his lamps, just the ones that are mine designed. He designed the other ones for me, but those are, I paid him to design those for me. Uh, the the Mermaid I had somebody else make for me. But anyway, I hope you guys found the video educational. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like if you liked it, and I hope you enjoy the music video also. Peace out.